If you've ever built a Shopify store from scratch, you know how painfully slow and repetitive it can be. You start with picking a theme, adjusting the layout, writing product descriptions, resizing images, setting up trust badges, optimizing for mobile, connecting apps, and tweaking tiny things like fonts or button colors. Hours turn into days, and that's before you even launch or test if your product will convert. For dropshippers and e-commerce entrepreneurs, this time, drag can be the difference between launching a winning product and losing momentum altogether. That's exactly where Dropmagic.ai comes in. This platform flips the script. Instead of starting from scratch, you start with a product link. That's it. You paste a URL from AliExpress, Amazon, Alibaba, or even another Shopify product page, and the system does the rest automatically. In under 5 minutes, Dropmagic creates a full, ready-to-sell Shopify store that looks and feels like it was professionally designed. Not just a product page, but an entire branded experience. Name, logo, fonts, icons, banners, layouts, SEO, mobile optimization, call to action buttons, and AI written sales copy, all generated in minutes. When I tested it, the process was surprisingly straightforward. There's no complicated onboarding or tutorials. You land on the dashboard, paste your product link, and Dropmagic gets to work instantly. What came back was impressive. A sleek, conversion-focused product store that looked like something out of a professionally curated DTC portfolio. Clean, modern, and above all, functional. And it wasn't just scraped content from the original product page. The descriptions were rewritten, the branding was fresh, and the layout was tailored specifically for conversions on both desktop and mobile. It uses its own AI branding engine to give you a unique brand identity. That means it auto-generates a business name, logo style, color palette, and font pairing based on your product's niche. And this isn't a generic name generator. It uses real marketing principles to create something cohesive and appealing. Instead of you trying to match everything yourself manually, Dropmagic builds a visual identity that fits. It's the kind of thing that can take hours with Canva or Figma. And it does it instantly. The site is preloaded with optimized sections: hero banners, benefit highlights, customer reviews, trust badges, FAQ blocks, sticky add to cart buttons, and urgency timers. These aren't just for looks. They're based on conversion data from real high-performing stores. That means every layout and section has a reason to exist. It's not a creative free-for-all, it's a conversion-focused engine. What really saves time is the built-in AI copywriting. Dropmagic creates all the text for you: headlines, product benefits, value propositions, FAQ answers, even the SEO metadata. If you're not a copywriter or you spend hours trying to write product descriptions, this is a game changer. The tone is clean, direct, and sales-focused, without sounding robotic. Of course, you can tweak anything, but for 90% of sellers, what you get is already better than what most people would write themselves. It also includes visual content generation. No more opening Photoshop or Canva just to crop or color correct a photo. Dropmagic builds your product banners and feature images for you, all optimized and responsive. That's something you typically need a graphic designer for, or a bunch of extra tools. Here, it's baked in. Once the store is generated, you can connect it to Shopify and manage everything from your Shopify dashboard. The stores are fully compatible, and you can still customize every element inside Shopify itself if you want to go deeper. But the reality is, most users won't need to. That's the point. It's built to work out of the box. For people targeting international markets, Dropmagic also supports multiple languages. It doesn't just translate text, it rewrites it in the correct tone for that market, adapting layouts as needed. That's an underrated feature for global sellers who want to keep things fast and professional without hiring a localization expert. Now, if you're wondering who Dropmagic is for, it's best suited for solo entrepreneurs, dropshippers, and product testers who want to move quickly. If you want to validate multiple product ideas in a single week, this tool removes all the friction. You don't need a theme, a copywriter, a designer, or a developer. You just need a link. For people who've already built stores before and know how time-consuming it is, this will feel like cheating, in a good way. There are a few things to note, though. The pricing isn't fully public. You need to create an account to access all the details. And while the AI does a great job, Some users may still want to fine-tune the branding or rewrite certain parts for a more personal tone. Also, this tool doesn't build full custom brands with unique illustrations or video content. It's focused on speed and conversion, not on ultra high-end creative design. Overall, Dropmagic.ai is one of the few tools that actually lives up to the promise of saving time and launching stores fast. If you've ever felt stuck at the starting line, trying to get your store built before you even test if the product works, this tool flips that workflow entirely. You can now start selling first and optimize later. And in the fast paced world of e commerce, that's a serious advantage.